Good afternoon, everyone. What an exciting time in the city of Edmonton. I'd like to start our event today by recognizing our distinguished guests. The Honorable David Dorward, Associate Minister of Aboriginal Relations for the province of Alberta. His Worship, Mayor Don Iveson. Edmonton City Councillor Brian Anderson. And Edmonton City Manager Simon Farbrother. Thank you for hosting us in this beautiful city, in this beautiful venue. The Honorable Jim Prentice, Premier of Alberta, is unable to attend today, but he sends his greetings and best wishes for a successful event. I'd like to thank the partners and welcome the partners, sponsors, friends, basketball fans, and those across the Americas watching via live stream today. Welcome to the official draw for the 2015 FIBA Americas Women's Championship. I'm Paul Sir, the Executive Director of Basketball Alberta, and I'm pleased and honored to be your MC today. 2015 is the year of sport in Canada, and it's exciting to have a basketball event of this magnitude taking place in the city of Edmonton. And there's a significant date in history today that's going to be mentioned in the near future that makes it even all the more special. Basketball Alberta is honored to be supporting this important international event. Our first speaker today has been instrumental in bringing this event to fruition. So if you would please join in welcoming the Executive Director from Canada Basketball, Michelle O'Keefe.
Thank you, Paul. The Honourable David Dorward, Associate Minister of Aboriginal Relations, His Worship Mayor Iveson, Edmonton City Councillor Brian Anderson, Edmonton City Manager Simon Farbrother, thank you for hosting us today in this beautiful foyer at City Hall. Mr. Anibal Garcia and your team from FIBA Americas, thank you for joining us in Edmonton for this draw today. Mr. Fuji, thank you for coming in for representing Molten, a proud partner of FIBA and Canada Basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and taking time out of your busy day to be part of our draw event today. Canada Basketball is extremely proud to be hosting the 2015 FIBA Americas Women's Championship here in Edmonton, and we couldn't have picked a better time. As Paul mentioned, 2015 is the year of sport in Canada, and we're very excited that we have a basketball event as part of the international schedule for our country. This, paired with the success of our women's national team and the growing popularity of our sport in Canada, makes it an excellent time to host this tournament. The FIBA Americas Women's Championship allows us to position Canada on the international stage and showcasing our leadership in sport in the world. Highlighting our hosting abilities with world-class facilities like the Saville Community Sports Centre, and also to support and celebrate our women's national team. We're very excited to be able to show the people of Edmonton, Alberta, and indeed Canada how exciting women's basketball is, and in particular our Canadian women's team. They've been very successful, and we're very excited to showcase them. It provides a strategic platform for us to host international events, and we're looking forward to hosting many more here in Canada. As a strong member of Canada Basketball, Paul Sir and his team at Basketball Alberta have been very instrumental in our success in the partnership with the City of Edmonton and the province of Alberta. And it wouldn't be possible without the support of our tremendous group of partners. The City of Edmonton, Edmonton Events, which is the official home of our senior women's team, the province of Alberta, Sport Canada, the Saville Community Sports Centre, Basketball Alberta, and of course Sport Canada, I think I said that already, and the Canadian Olympic Committee. In my basketball career, I've been very fortunate to travel around the world and see this event hosted in many cities in the Americas, and I can't wait to see what this event looks like in Edmonton. I know it's going to be tremendously exciting, and our women's team looks forward to having you all cheer them on to Rio Olympics. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michelle. Next, I'd like to introduce Mr. Anibal Garcia, the FIBA Americas Sport Director and the officiator of today's draw. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Garcia.
Good afternoon. First of all, I want to excuse our president, Mr. UC Riches, and our regional director, Mr. Alberto Garcia, so they might be able to be here with us. They have a meeting in Geneva, Switzerland, so he asked me to get the best regards to all of the people here present. So we are very proud. FIBA is very proud to host this FIBA Americas 2015 championship here in the city of Edmonton. The tradition and history of basketball in Alberta is rich, as Alberta basketball celebrates its 40th anniversary this year. So that should be what a great event to commemorate this the anniversary. So we hope that we will have our best female athletes during next August here in Alberta, in trying to get a spot for the Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro in 2016. So Edmonton, who is the home of one of the most successful basketball team all time, the Edmonton Grats. Actually, I was talking with Paul, and I didn't know about the record. They won 502 games and only 20 losses. That's a really amazing, great record. So from 1915 to 1940. So what a better way to celebrate that kind of great record here in Edmonton for this next August. So we are really very pleased. We want to thank all the members of the media, all the sponsors. We want to thank Mr. Fuji from Malton, who is today with us, our main sponsor in FIBA, and all the sponsors that are involved in the success of this great championship that we have here in the city of Edmonton. Just want to mention the team that will be playing for the qualifier for the Olympics game in Rio. They will have Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Puerto Rico, United States Virgin Islands, Venezuela, and Canada. So we look forward to have an excellent opening on August 9th with this team that will be fighting for getting this spot and having an excellent event here in Toronto. We also want to thank the mayor of the city, Mr. Don Iverson, and the distinguished member that are together with us. Paul Sear, my friend that I was here last year, that he just get our site inspection together with the staff of Basketball Canada, Michelle O'Keefe, Denise Dinard that are here. Thank you very much for letting us be here next August to bring this excellent group of athletes here to Edmonton. Also to all the local sponsors, and more important for us, the Canadian community, that are the people who really deserve all the credit. Thank you very much, and we wish you the best.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. Edmonton is certainly proud to have FIBA in our midst today. I'd like to draw your attention, please, to the screen for a video featuring the City of Edmonton. As an Edmontonian, yes. As an Edmontonian, I know I speak for everyone with the tremendous pride that we feel when we see a video like that that showcases our great city. It's my pleasure now to introduce our next speaker, an avid supporter of this event, His Worship, Don Iveson, Mayor of Edmonton.
Apparently, says Iveson on the back. And 15 is my old number, actually. When we won city championships many years ago, I used to wear number 15. So thank you for that, Paul. And Mr. Garcia, we're very glad to have you and through you FIBA here for the draw for the tournament. This is going to be an exciting summer for sport in Edmonton and specifically for basketball. To have the opportunity for a team to go to the Olympics from here, and more importantly, the opportunity for our team to get to the Olympics from here, I think is an extraordinary thing for Edmontonians. And I think people are going to come out and just have the opportunity to take in some extraordinary international ball played by some extraordinary athletes. And we're so privileged in Edmonton specifically to be host of the senior women's basketball team here in our city, and so we'll be rooting for them in full force, but also glad to be welcoming the world once again to Edmonton, and in this case for this tournament. I think there is that opportunity to channel that history, that rich history of the Edmonton grads for our women players coming up in this tournament in August, and I really want to acknowledge quickly Mr. Dorward and Coach Anderson for their work in helping to bring the Saville Centre to life, which first and foremost is a place for Edmontonians to play basketball, but increasingly it's a chance for people from around the world to come and see how we play the game here and to play against each other. And so hats off to their work to get that fantastic facility built, which will be an important venue for this tournament. So in Edmonton, we're always excited to host the world. We love doing it for these tournaments, and this event is going to be no exception. So welcome. We're excited for the draw today to see who's going to be playing who. So thank you very much for inviting the city to be a part of today's event, and hats off to Alberta Basketball, Canada Basketball, and to FIBA for working together with us so expertly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Iveson. We look forward to your being in the stands this summer. Please draw your attention now to the screen for the official event video to get the draw process started. Now I'd like to welcome back to the front Mr. Annabelle Garcia, who is going to join us again and introduce the official draw. Mr. Garcia.
Okay, the protocol with that will run the procedure for the 2000 FIBA Americas will go as follows. We will have a video showing all the process. The pairing of the teams are as follows. The first part here we will have Cuba and Argentina. The second one we will have Puerto Rico and Venezuela. The third one, Dominican Republic and Ecuador, and the last one, Ecuador and Chile. We have the pairing of Brazil and Canada. So we will draw those in. We will then ask Denise Nicran as a representative of Canada basketball. At the end of the last draw, he will choose in what group Canada will be playing in the first phase. As soon as we finish, we will have a second draw that will be to give the names of the number of each group in terms of the schedule. So I think that we are gonna show now a video which explain the protocol and the procedure. Here we go.
10 teams will participate in the 2015 FIBA. 10 teams will participate in the 2015 FIBA Americas Women's Championship, and they've been ranked in accordance with the FIBA Americas regulations, which is based on their record in the most recent FIBA competition in which they've participated. For the draw, there will be 5 pots, each containing 2 teams. Pot 1 contains the remaining first seeds, Pot 2 the second seeds, and so on up to Pot 4. Pot 5 contains the host country of Canada, together with Brazil. All 10 teams will be drawn and placed into 2 groups, Group A and B. Pot 1 containing 2 countries will be the first to be drawn into their respective Groups A and B, and in their relevant seeded line within the group. For Pots 2, 3 and 4, the teams will be drawn as normal. Pot 5, Canada, will have the right at the end of the draw to select their group. There's an additional pot containing the numbers 1 to 5. These numbers are drawn for each group at the end of the draw to determine the position of each team within their group and the subsequent order of games. The first number drawn is the number for all first named teams. For example, the number 5 is drawn and will be given to the top line teams in both groups. Number 3 is then drawn for the second named teams in both groups. The 2015 FIBA Americas Women's Championship draw is completed when all teams have been drawn and placed in their correct number order in each group and the order of games has been determined. As per the FIBA Americas regulations, once the draw is completed, the organising country will have the opportunity to select which opponents they'll play in their last game in the first phase.
Yes, so let me ask Verity, who is our official model for the draw, so give a great applause for her. She will assist with me in order to get the teams. Before, I want to also mention and to acknowledge the delegates of the participating countries that are with us live through our webpage following this transmission. So to all of them, the best of luck for this in the draw and for the championship. So let's start then with the first group. This should be Cuba and Argentina. To Group A, will be Cuba. Cuba goes to Group A. Second one, obviously it has to be Argentina. Argentina goes to Group B. Argentina goes to Group B. Now we move to the second one. It should be Puerto Rico and Venezuela. Group A goes for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, Group A. And Group B, guess what? Venezuela. Venezuela, Group B. Now we go to the third one, is Dominican Republic and U.S. Virgin Islands. Group A goes to Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic. So, Group B, let's ask our friend up there, it's going to be for I don't hear you. USBA. Group B, USBA. And then we go to the last one, Ecuador and Chile. Group A goes to Chile. Chile. Group B, Ecuador. Ecuador goes to Group B. So now, we will ask Denise, or will we ask the fans? I don't know which one. They have to choose to what group Canada will be playing, if Group A or Group B. People are saying B, I don't know, but the one who makes the decision is Denise. Who's saying Group B or Group A? So,
Canada will choose to play in Group A.
so Canada choose to play in Group A. Canada, Group A, so that goes Group B to Brazil. Brazil goes to Group B. Okay, now we will have a second draw that we have the 5 numbers to give the number to each of the teams in the group in terms for the schedule. So now we're going to start the draw, and Argentina and Cuba, they will get, for purposes of the schedule, they will be number 2. Number 2 for Cuba and Argentina. The next one will be Puerto Rico and Venezuela. They get number 4. Number 4, Puerto Rico and Venezuela. The next one will be Dominican Republic and U.S. Virgin Islands. They will get number 1. Number 1, Dominican Republic and U.S. Virgin Islands. Now we got Ecuador and Chile. Ecuador and Chile, they will get number 3. And finally, we get Canada and Brazil. They will get number 5. Number 5, Canada and Brazil. So this concludes the draw. We wish you the best of all the teams that are with us through our webpage live, and you people down here. So we invite you to be with us in next August 9 to the 15th, and then we'll ask Paul to final remarks. So thank you very much. Good afternoon. Wait. You have a very good representative. Canada have the right to choose to which team they will be playing in the first phase. So Denise, again, will have the decision. I don't ask the public because it will against you. So now Michelle, she will choose to what team will be Canada playing in the first phase of the championship. So
We would like to play Cuba in the last game of the preliminary round.
So Canada chose Cuba to play the last game in the first phase of the preliminary round. So that's it. So I will ask Paul to get the final remarks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. It's now set, and we're ready to go. To close things off, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Honorable David Dorward on behalf of the province of Alberta, His Worship Mayor Don Iveson, Councillor Anderson, Simon, the city manager from Edmonton, Mr. Garcia, your team from FIBA, partners, sponsors, Canada Basketball, Basketball Alberta, and friends and basketball fans everywhere. We're in for a wonderful summer, an exciting summer. We look forward to seeing you all at the Saville Center for these great games. Official schedule and tickets are going to be announced in the following weeks. Have a look at our websites and you'll see what the schedules are and ticket information. So we'll see you in August. Thank you very much.